Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. And last episode, we got to see a day in the life of Nokotan, getting to do just interactions with other deer and whatnot. We also got Neko over to the club room, got to kind of like make her a member, make her a deer. I think things went pretty well on that front overall. But this episode looks like we're going to have some more focus on deers because the very first frame of the anime, we have like a whole bunch of deers, like 3 dozen ish. I don't know, but so the realistic looking deer. So I assume Nokotan's around here somewhere. Maybe she's just in there somewhere, just hiding. But we'll see. One way or the other, we'll see. But yeah, let's just jump on in. As always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button and support my Patreon for early access and help me keep doing these sort of things. And let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. You're welcome. I want to pet the deers. Really? I guess. Hajimari knows. Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. I can't do it. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. I love that part so much. Pyoko Pyoko. Yeah, Koshitan, don't worry. One of these days, you'll defeat that deer. Just not today. Noko 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 Koshitantan. Shikanoko Noko Noko Koshitantan. The Summer Deer Festival. Natsu no Shikamatsuri. As sure as you don't get the trick, Bisatsu friend, yeah. Why does this feel oddly familiar? Like Mob Psycho kind of stuff, Or Kobayashi Maid Dragon, I, yeah, sometimes you go limp and you just, yeah, it happens to the best of us, don't mind. No moo. I mean, she's obviously not talking about what you're talking about. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll take some if you don't want it. I don't know where I was expecting the copy to come from, but it still caught me off guard when it came from the mouth. Oh, damn, that's not good. I think I've heard of that website too. I've never used it though. I think I made an account though. It was what I think it is. Like new. I guess we can just do that. Okay. Yeah. Can I see the mechanism for that? We're just okay. We're just going. Cat-eared idol. Favorite animal. Deer. Uh, cat party. No, I'm afraid not. Maybe soon. And we're just like going through skit to skit. Not a bad idea. What about what's the other side look like? Oh yeah, it actually goes off the pillowcase. She just flops her just floppy antler all over her face. Deer Club Nutsu. Is it not even the row? The dough, yeah, the antlers. I guess that would make it harder. Wow. Not even at a lake. Come on. Yeah, just pick one. There's probably no right answer here. Gaming. Is that why it has RGB? Gamer antlers. No boba for you. Yeah, I don't think we ever bounced between skits and sass before in the show. Keep sucking, Koshitan. Suck it like, like, uh, like it's your lover. What? Hand-me-downs. That was funny enough. Hosonoe? Yeah, it's not really applicable. No. No. It's because it's yours, yeah. I need a gift for that. Taha. But yeah, another thing about that, I guess I did technically mention there would be many episodes in the beginning. I guess I kind of forgot about that, but fair enough. Yay! Umashika, Umashika. Is that because Uma's like a horse? Is that the joke? Oh, dang! Too rich for my blood. Oh, wow, what a deal. I mean, yeah, it's worth more than that, way more than that, so, you might as well, you can't not buy it. Oh, that audio transition, that was clean. That was a nice touch. Locally a huge hit. Oh, hey, Tsubame Chiharu is her other name. Yeah, Chiharu. That's easy to remember. And of course she bought it. This is nice. I can ship it. Those comically long sleeves. On her mind all day. Living rent free in her head. She bought it. Powerful enemy. Oh, a kitty cat. Looks like it's ready to mate. It's not a competition. She was way ahead of me. Never mind. Oh, that was good. That was funny. I would not, if I was her, I would not accept any beverage she gave me. You don't know what she put in it. That's my point. I mean, she's gonna have to pee soon, which I'm sure she'd be happy to help with. Just bottoms up. Yeah. Notes! The Rock. Okay. We KO now. Some odd choices for sure. I do love how she refers to herself in the third person. Good luck. Shika. 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 I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, that's... Thank you for the context. It does look sexier too, so... Yeah, look at those elbows. Yeah, we're on the same page. Alluring armpits. The things you could do to those. She wants to lick those armpits so bad, and I understand. Yeah, that's nuts. Yes, it's great to see, isn't it? That guy knows what's up. Shima Yuri is the best Yuri. There's actually one Yuri manga I read a while ago where there was two girls who were friends and they were both like in love with the other girl's little sister, who were also friends with each other. Yeah. Not rare in this show. It's gotta be something silly. Byokiwa? Rice Blast? I'm not sure what that is. Good thing the narrator comes in clutch. That does look unpleasant. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Your mouth coaches. It's just a normal face, so don't worry. So, yeah, I will be sure to do that. Yeah, I can't be doing that. You can't leave. The show would fall apart without you. Yeah. I mean, she'll come back. But of course, Sanko's not gonna care. Less competition for One-sama, you know? But Koshitan loves her and doesn't want her to leave. She really does. Oh, Soon. Wild as a state of mind. Oh. Yeah, it does look kind of similar. So do I. Does does she molt? I want to see that. Just take off the clothes, just molt. Okay. You think she would know that? Oh. You don't mess with that company, that's for sure. I wouldn't trust it. Honestly, they look like lights coming from like a ceiling or something, like God rays. Yes, I know. I'm not sure that's true. I, oh, oh God. The thing is terrifying, but not gonna lie, I would use it. It's like no, oh, what the fuck? I she what the fuck? I can't believe she just did that so quickly without any hesitation. Like it was the most natural thing in the world. What the actual fuck? It's not often the show can genuinely shock me like that, but it did. As are watering a little bit. Uh, uh, yo. The disrespect. It almost looks like she's trying to look up her skirt. And she's still wearing it. Let's not do that. I just I still just can't believe she's wearing her skin. Yeah, we kind of like them. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. Well, you need your long sleeves. This kiddo. Puni puni. Okay, Blizzard. Oh, she's just here. Serious Nokotan. What is it? Oh, we see that in the ED, right? The volleyball with horns. Tsuchinoko. I don't I don't think that's true. Tentacles. Let's not go there. But let's go there. It's something. She just found a volleyball with horns in it, just buried. It's a fat snake thing. Those are two very different things, Nokotan. They most likely don't. Is it evolving? Is it hatching? Yeah, what does she think a Tsuchinoko is? She's just she's just so argumentative. She's probably always wanted one, okay? Well, those do sound similar. I didn't think about that. Uh, I'm definitely going back to that part again later. I need to hear her say that again. Tsuchinoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. I don't even know what it feels. What are you gonna do? Breastfeed it? Uh, I don't know why I expect anything else. Is it actually gonna eat it? It probably will. Oh, it's a picky eater. Oh, you just become dead to her. Come on, don't be a fussy eater. Don't you want to grow big and strong? I. That's what got her. Yeah, she's a decent substitute Tsukumi. Is it? Did it have like two mouths? I don't even know what's going on anymore. It might bite. Well, we already established that Neko was kind of similar to Koshitan, so none of that was a surprise. E.T. go home. It penetrated from behind. That was my takeaway from that shot. Koshitan, you were late to the party. It's this. We got her. We got her. You missed her entire little arc here. Okay, it's the new student council pet slash mascot thingy. That's where we're at. But Neko said telling her that it was a Tsuchinoko that got me. We wore her down. I really should charge my phone. It's like a 26% battery life. And there it is, our Tsuchinoko. Shika, shika, shika. Okay. Okay, that scared me for a second because I mean during the recording my Windows Explorer crashed, which happens sometimes, but uh, uh the the OBS recording software icon is supposed to have like a red dot on it when it's recording. It was not on there, which scared me, but software itself says it's recording, so I was starting to panic for a second there, but it should be fine. But anyway, that was the 6th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Yeah, if anyone ever tells you this anime is not funny, you should tell them what a fool they are. But yeah, this episode's a little bit hard one to talk about because of the format of like several mini episodes, right? But because we had the spoon thing, we had the coffee thing, which was great, right? Because she cooks it, which was already a little bit funny, and then we see it start to drip out of the mouth as she prepares her cup. And then Koshitan says, you know, I'm fine. I want to do a Jinshi where they expand on that scene where Nokotan just spews it all out into the cup, gets it all full with a nice warm beverage, offers it to Koshitan, and she just takes it and drinks it and enjoys the beverage, you know? I want to see that. I want to see that. Make it happen, right? So, because, you know, that could be, I mean, you've heard the term indirect kiss. That's like that's like the final boss of indirect kisses right there. But anyway, we had to see Nokotan just chilling in the club room reading manga. I don't know why, but I really like that shot for some reason when it showcased her like with the camera like behind Koshitan's head, where her head was almost kind of like a sensor for Koshitan's Nokotan's hip area. You know, I don't know why, but I quite like that shot. But we sold the horn for some money, you know, as you do. We got some winking, horn wiggling. Like the mechanisms are definitely a mystery. Nokotan hoping that deers will enter a deer Jidai. You know, like deers will be the new popular animal, but cats are still dominant. They're still above deers. You know, it's just how it is, right? The truth behind the cat party seizure of power. Just some weird stuff she looks up. Oh yeah, and we have the Dakimakura, which is nice, you know. The way just Nokotan's antler just flops on Koshitan's face. Good stuff. But yeah, that would definitely be hard to make to have like a bit of a 3D antler effect on it. But pretty cool. I think I don't think we got to actually. I don't think we got to see the other side of it, which was definitely the most disappointing thing about that scene. Also, yeah, Nokotan a little bit of trouble putting on a shirt for obvious reasons. We did the did you drop the gold or the silver thing? Like that's I mean that's been referenced in like a million anime. I don't really have much to say about it, but they did it. Although I did like the gamer antler punchline because it's got like the RGB. Because any gamer item is gonna have the RGB lights, so I definitely did enjoy that part. That was quite funny. And of course, one thing I definitely want to go back to was Koshitan buying the drink at the store and doing her best to suck on it, right? Because it's not working, you know. She sucks, so she's so she sucks harder, you know. Still not really working. Then she sucks super duper hard, and it's just ain't happening as she exhausts herself. Wait a minute, this isn't my straw. And then we see her just like, you know, all she says with Suno, the word for a horn, they went a little bit liberal with the translation as just as antler. Obviously, a reference to Kekaku Dori, just as planned, right? But it was funny though. Like, but I mean, mostly what was going on in my head during that scene was just the idea that Koshitan is just she has her mouth all over Nokotan. Koshitan has her mouth all over Nokotan's antler, you know, just sucking on it, probably using her tongue on it, just straight up fellatio of Nokotan. That was my takeaway from that scene. So, as she just aggressively sucks on her antler, just really hot stuff. I almost got a stiffy from it, you know, if I'm being honest. Probably too much information, but just now you know. And then we got the scene with the sisters, right? Talking about the hand-me-down, talking about, you know, like matching outfits, even though it's a school uniform, everyone matches with it, which was quite funny. Really enjoyed this like the swaying animation that she had going there. Really good stuff. Almost reminded me a little bit of a Koshitan during the iconic video, you know. But see, man, we had so many little bits. We just selling horn merch because, of course, our biggest Nokotan fan gonna buy that horn merch. Gets excited when somebody shows interest in it because that's usually how otaku are. They'll have like a thing, and so like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then they just like go through the initial shock of somebody showing interest in it, and I'm like, oh my god, I have more. If you're interested, I can share all my whole collection. It's kind of a stereotypical otaku thing, right? Somebody finally shows interest in what you're an otaku about, so you just kind of like go off on them, like I got all this stuff, I can show you more. So we got a little bit of that there, which is cool. Oh, and the wind part, right? Where Nokotan gets competitive with the cat. Like, what does she say? Like, yeah, I'm much cuter. But then we had the wind part because the cat deer thing that was a little bit funny, right? But the wind, that was a really funny part. She calls the wind strong, and Bashama says that she's stronger. Like, it's not funny if if you like explain the joke to someone, but for some reason, in context, it was really funny to me at least. It's such a weird thing to be competitive about the wind. And we have a good sister giving Kochitan like all the drinks like every 5 minutes. She's very loyal. I really appreciated just how much of the sister on sister stuff we had in the episode because we had a lot. The drink stuff was good because she gave her so much drink. I was hoping we would bring up peeing and because you could add some more comment to that quite easily. The Anko could make a line about how she could drink it. She could like I'll hold the cup while you can do it in the cup and I'll dump it out, while implying that she's secretly going to drink it. Like, there's a lot of things you could do with that comedy-wise. But unfortunately, they cut it kind of short, I think. I mean, they are mini episodes. They can't be too long, but I would have liked some talk of peeing in the scene. That's all I'm saying, really. But we had a little bit of a band phase. Not much to say about that, really. We had Anko admiring the arms of One-chan, specifically the armpit, which is the best part, of course, like of a short sleeve, because you can kind of almost, but not quite, but sometimes you can, if their arm is up, see the armpit. So very sexy stuff. Just imagine licking it. So really, really good stuff. Really enjoyed her just outward appearance. Yeah, as a result, like anyone that walks by could see how suspicious she looks. But for the most part, they're like, "Hey, yeah, look at the siblings. They get along so well. Isn't that nice?" But the one guy's comment was the best part, which I'm of course trying to define on my end. Shima Yuri Ikeru. But yeah, I'm glad somebody else can appreciate, Sister Yuri as being just peak, just stop, full stop, just peak in general, right? Like when it comes to Sister Yuri, life does not get any better than that. Just two blood related sisters, Yuri shenanigans. That could be the only thing of positivity in an anime, and I will watch that anime. That's all you need. Just put that in there if you want to get me to watch pretty much anything, right? So I really appreciate having that in this episode for sure. But of course, it'd be better if Coach Dunn actually reciprocated. But that's even much more rare, right? Like if we're talking, because Sister Yuri is already a pretty rare thing. But if we're talking like going both ways, astronomically low. Like I can't think much of it at all. Think of much at all. Like I'm actually trying to think of any anime where two blood related sisters show like romantic interest in each other, and I can't really think of one. I mean, I can think of Kiss X Sis because there was one scene where the two blood related sisters make out with each other, but it's just like as like a practice thing for Keita for their brother that they actually are interested in for potential three-way action. It's still pretty crazy that that scene even exists, like, but technically you did get blood related sisters making out with each other and everything. Like, really great scene. Just if you're into Yuri, even though obviously they're not romantically interested in each other, they still do things with each other. So still watching on that basis, I would say. But like other than that, I really can't think of much. Like if you have any examples, feel free to let me know. But definitely very 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 rare thing for sure. But anyway, getting back into it. Because I'm only barely halfway through the episode with my comment with my after reaction discussion segment here. But although I don't think I have too much left to say really, aside from the molting stuff, which that really did freak me out. Like I'm pretty desensitized. It takes a lot to actually get me to feel a little bit uncomfortable. But when Bashame had that reaction, like the skin already looked kind of creepy. Threw it in a basket, right? And without hesitation, like we didn't even see like a facial reaction from Bashame. The next thing we saw was just like a behind shot. She was already skittering towards it, just grabs it, lifts it up. Before we could even like, as the audience, speculate what she's gonna do with it, she is already putting the thing on. Like just quickly. We even heard like I think the little squishy sounds as she's doing it, and she just turns around like, haha, I am now Nokotan, talking about the ventilation or whatever. And she could. This is probably the most unrealistic part because almost anyone, if they shed their skin, threw it away, somebody puts it on and wears it, you're gonna be a little bit freaked out, right? I don't care who you are, you're gonna be a little bit grossed out by that. But Chikatan didn't mind at all, just went over to her like, haha, buddy, we match, you know. Like, that was probably the most unrealistic reaction out of the whole thing. But again, Nokotan's kind of crazy, so I guess it's fine. But, but, like, out of the whole show, I think that shocked me the most. Like, I would have to look at the video to see my facial expression, but I'm pretty sure that caught me off guard. I mean, I was even making my own jokes about, like, I would make use of it and stuff like that, right? But I wouldn't put it on. Like, I couldn't even, I didn't even think about that as, like, a possibility of, like, a silly thing to say about it. Like, that didn't even cross my mind. Like, I imagined, like, putting a body pillow into it, you know, something like that. But, you know, own a hole in a specific part of it. But actually having a person wear it like an outfit, wear someone else's skin, that that was a little bit too weird even for me to think of as a possibility in the moment. But Mashame, not only did she think about it, she did it. No hesitation. I'm no Kotan now. Oh god. But yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. I was already sitting here sweating, but like I got even more sweaty imagining wearing all that. Like she mentioned the ventilation was good, but no, I would be sweating like a pig wearing Nokotan's skin. Not a sentence I ever thought I would say, but there you go. That's where we're at. And then like the next shot, she was like still wearing it. Oh god, but yeah, that was a thing. I think the rest of the episode was just the student council stuff, which again was really funny. Nokotan kind of invited herself in, and we finally got our volleyball-looking thing with antlers. Like I always assumed that because it had antlers, Nokotan made it as like a project or something, but she made it seem like she just kind of found it buried, right? So several questions about that, but apparently she thinks it's a Tsuchinoko, which Neko just disagreed, disagreed strongly. So one of the best things about the scene to me was going from that Nokotan just wore her down over time to the point where when somebody new enters the scene, like shut up, this is a Tsuchinoko, Tsuchinoko. I want to find that part where she says Tsuchinoko Noko Koshitantan. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it, but I didn't hit pause, did I? Okay. Should be good. Because I don't have the little icon anymore, so if I do accidentally pause the recording, I wouldn't be able to tell. So I gotta be careful on that. Yeah, I think it's right about here. Yeah, this part here. It's just so good. I just had to listen to it one more time. Okay. But yeah, but essentially it got adopted as the pet for the student council. So it's all good. But yeah, as always, Neko does make a pretty good substitute for Koshitan, but there's no truly replacing Koshitan. Like, if Koshitan's busy with something, I'll accept Neko as a temporary substitute. But no, Koshitan, no, there's nobody can truly replace Koshitan. Let's be honest. But really good scene, a lot of really good scenes, and there were a couple of the mini episodes that weren't as good as others, but there was some really good ones. So overall, I'd say about 80% of them were good, with some of them being really good. But yeah, the show's really good. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Like, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm really glad I'm watching the show. It continues to deliver time and time again. And hopefully you guys are enjoying my reaction to it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.